Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So in today's one, I am going to be showing you how to use this massive 15.5-inch display on the new Ford Mustang Mach-E. So on this new Ford Mustang Mach-E, there is a 15.5-inch infotainment screen provided, and the first thing to mention is that when you enter inside the car, there is a bit of animation that goes on that nearly lasts for about 20 seconds. But right now the screen has been loaded, and this is sort of the wallpaper, which is called as the calm screen. I'm going to come to that. How do you put this screen into that one? And let's begin first by mentioning about the air conditioning controls given at the bottom. So on either side buttons are provided. So those buttons on either side are for the dual zone air conditioning system. These are the on screen options, so you can switch it on and off, and also you can press this and get the bigger air conditioning controls and everything on the screen itself. So you can switch it on from here, and then the flow of air from the top windscreen or from the front or on your legs, all that. And you can see even on the screen itself the animation that goes on. Let me reduce the fan speed. So now right now you can even control it with the dial here. So this dial works as a dual function for volume also, and also for the temperature, fan and everything. So yes, let's continue. So these are the options here. Then the dual option, so in order to change the temperature, then we change the temperature, and as you see this dial is activated. You can control using this dial the temperature, and even for the passenger the same way. And not just that, it's got heated seats also. With the dial again you can set it, or you can press the on screen buttons also to reduce it to different levels or leave it in completely auto. And even the passenger side seat, same way, heated seat. So you can adjust the controls from here itself, and when you leave it, it automatically goes into the volume dial mode. And then even fan speed, as I said, you can control. So that's for that. And then this is the heated steering wheel option. So that's how you control the air conditioning controls at the bottom of this, and this remains fixed all the time. And then this part of the screen is the infotainment screen. Now this currently is the radio option that has been put on. So you go first on this top left corner, so you press that, and these are the main sort of apps on the screen. So this screen also has the machine learning on the inside, so it learns how you interact with it, and it tries to evolve and sort of improve the performance of the screen itself. And there is a bit of a lag sometimes because of so much of animation and so much of screen space given. So and there is also a lot of graphics also, so which is why it slows down the screen slightly. But nonetheless, let's start with the options here. So first one is the radio option. Go inside, select the different radios, and because right now it's switched off, so I'll switch it on. And then you can adjust the radio frequencies from here. You can select different radio channels here, and if you want some channel to be stored here, long press it, go to whichever channel and then long press it. Then there are settings also. This is for the Sirius XM. So this is got the platinum package, which is for 3 months provided on this Mustang Mach-E, and there are different options given here too. Then we go back into the main menu, then the phone option. When the phone is connected to the screen, then it will show you all these options here. So there you go, these are the options on the screen itself, the dial pad and everything. My phone is currently connected, so it shows me that. Then the next option is the navigation, inbuilt navigation system provided on this. It's decently good, but yes, as I said, it's slightly on the slower side because of how big the screen is. Then you can have all your shortcuts here: home, work, explore, recent saves, everything you can customize from this screen here. Then there is the chargers option also, so it shows you on the screen the chargers around the car. So based on like the different speed of charging also, this is the ultra fast charging, how far they are from here. So Shell charger, which is the one of the fastest here, and then the moderate fast chargers up to 100 kilowatt, and then the regular ones up to 22 kilowatts. And then this is like all the chargers it will show you on the screens. And then you can even press where to on the top and put your destination and start the navigation on this. So otherwise you can even use the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which is my next option, which is the media option. So on this infotainment screen you can connect using the Bluetooth, and then there is also the media option like the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which is the wireless option, and there is also the Sirius XM. Then the next option is Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, connect from here directly, and also the charging option given straightforward here. So you can see the battery levels currently, and you can even reset the driving history and can departure and comfort. You can customize this mode, so it will automatically start charging the car when you plug it in at selected times when you put this thing on, and also it will cool the car for you at that time. So all that can be done from here. Your charging locations, you can have your favorite charging locations from this list also, so you can have access to it all the time. Then the public charging, this is one straightforward option, so you don't have to look from the maps inside. This is, again, it shows you, it takes a little while as you see to load up the options on the screen, but once it loads up you can see all the options on the screen. It will populate on the left side. Let's give it another second. There you go. So it will show all the options around me and how far they are, and the availability of the chargers also. Then the tire pressure monitoring system given, so it shows me all the tire information and not just single common one. Then the trip information, from where you can see how you're doing in terms of the energy management, the climate, driving accessories, what's consuming the energy, trip 1, then trip 2, then this trip. Then we go into the owner's manual, the digital one. So that's the sort of quick menu options provided on this, and then you can search here, or there are categories also given on this. Then the next option is the vehicle settings. Now this is where everything is put in terms of the functions of the screen, because the screen itself is used for every single function on this car. So on the top side of this photo you will see the buttons to operate the front storage and the rear, so the trunk and the frunk, and also the button to open the charging door from here. Then these are the driving modes, which is whisper, engage, and bridle, all touch buttons. Then switch on the one pedal drive. Then the propulsion sound, which is like if you want to hear the exhaust note, which is, this is an electric car, but it generates the sound and blasts from the speaker. There are 6 speakers inside, so you will do that. Then the auto hold, and this is from where you get the calm screen. So the first screen that I showed you, it's from here. Pretty useful when you're driving at night, when you don't want a lot of distractions because of this massive screen. Then we go into the next option, which is the sound settings. So you can have the tone settings, all of that you can arrange from here. Then the next option is the balance and fade. Then the speed compensated volume, medium, you can change that to high, low, off. Occupancy mode, all seats. Then the phone list, again you can remove all the phones that are connected to this infotainment screen. Then the driver assistant, then the auto hold, cruise control, so this thing you can switch on from normal cruise control to adaptive cruise control. Then the speed limit assist, then the lane keep system, so that also alerts and intensity you can set from here. Pre-collision assist, distance indication, automatic emergency braking, evasive steering action, so it would even avoid when there is an emergency, so that you don't bash into an object directly. Then the rear view camera delay, if you want some more delay, which is, yeah, after you shift into the reverse mode, which is pretty useful because some of the times you want to look after you're finished reversing and then you want to see the front view also, so this will keep it on. Then the blind spot warning, cross traffic alert, reverse brake, and the driver alert. Then the detailed vehicle settings, this is where a lot of options again are there. Vehicle power down, so this automatically turns off the vehicle after 30 minutes if it's left unattended. Rear occupancy alert. Then the easy entry exit, my key, you can customize your key information, create another set of key up to 3. Onboard modem serial number for this, alarm system, ask on exit, motion sensors, then the remote start setup, windows, wipers, lighting, locks, then the mirrors, door, keypad lock. So on the door, in the front on the driver side, there is the option to have the door code, 5-digit one, you can set that too. Then the tire mobility kit, which is provided on this, it's valid for 4 years on this. Then the show brake coach, so it will coach you how to use the one pedal driving on this one. So it's used for regenerative braking purposes, so it will score you and show you everything. Then the low battery, how much you want it to show you at, like when the range is 30, 50 or 80 kilometers. Then the EV driving history, again you can reset it from here too. And the emergency tow, and that is only for emergency purposes, so you have to put the car into the neutral. Let me put it, and this option will be activated now, and then you can put this car into the tow mode, because electric cars are not easy to that way is towed directly like your standard cars, so it's for that purpose. So that is all the vehicle settings. Then the general settings, which is for language, temperature, speedometer in miles per hour if you go to US, tire pressure monitoring system, touch screen beep, about sync, software license, submit feedback, reset, brightness, instrument cluster. So you can even have the light dark version, or even the center display you can have the dark mode. Takes a little while to load into the dark mode, and then the light mode, or leave it in auto, so at night it automatically switches into the dark mode. 24-hour auto time update, so 911 assist, which is an SOS button. And the thing is, this thing is over the air update, so it can update itself. Ford can update the screen and the software, and also minor tweaks related to the performance from the screen itself, so you don't have to take this car to a Ford center anywhere at any point of time. Then the connectivity option, which is for the connected vehicle features, Bluetooth, manage Wi-Fi networks. There's also hotspot option when the phone is connected. As you can see, I can give hotspot to the passengers in the car using the vehicle hotspot. Help getting started, data usage settings, manage device, wireless app protection, then all the mobile app related settings. Then the software updates, if there are any, it will show you on this screen. And the last update that happened, which was completed, so the system is up to date right now. Ford Assistant, it comes with this, so listen for wake word, and it will wake the infotainment screen for you, and then you can have the preferred wake command also. Then the advanced mode, and this is for the first time I'm also seeing all these options while we go through this entire infotainment screen. So this provide prompts and examples, so that it shows you what prompts you can give to this infotainment screen. Then there is the phone option, confirmation option, confirms the contact name before calling. Then the voice command list. Then there is the Amazon Alexa, so you have to sign in into this, and then it's again one of the clever smart assistant system inside the car. Then the valet mode, so when you give this car for valet, you can put 4-digit pin inside this and lock all the features on this car, so that the valet drivers don't change any of the settings inside the car. So this is all the vehicle settings. Then the 360-degree camera, at any point of time you can call and see the front sensors and the rear view, widen view, then the normal view, and then the 360 view. Can expand and see every corner of the car, select it. So all that is possible from here. Or guest profiles you can create from here, up to 3 profiles are possible from here. It links to every single thing, and it, as I said, machine learning, so it learns all your settings also using these options. And out here at the bottom in the middle about this dial, there are these options that you see. These are the last options that you've opened, so they are always readily available in front of the screen while you are on the move. And as I said, this dial to control the volume and also the fan speed, but that is nearly it in terms of the infotainment screen. But there is also one more option. So when the car is charging, you will see one more option here called as entertainment. So go inside that, and there are all these games here. So you can open one of the games and use them, play them while the car is charging, and this only works while the car is charging and not when you are driving, because of course for safety reasons it has to be done for that. So yes, that's also possible. And not just that, there is also the sketch option, so you can let your artsy side come out while the car is charging. So you can draw, you can write on this as I am writing right now. Subscribe to the channel if you found this video helpful. But yes, this is what it is about in terms of all the operations on this 15.5-inch infotainment screen on this new Ford Mustang Mach-E. So that is it for this video. I hope it was useful in understanding how to use this 15.5-inch display provided on this Mustang Mach-E, because as I mentioned, this thing controls nearly all the functions on this car. And if this video was helpful, make sure to press that thumbs up button and also share it with other people so that they can discover this video and get helped by it too. Now, if you want to subscribe to my channel, click here. Watch more videos, click here. I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care and drive safe.